Hello students, welcome back to Ekcel Academy's YouTube channel. Like all of you are aware, we are extending free CSEET coaching, and we have Alok sir who will be handling the legal aptitude subject. We have Abel sir who will be teaching English communication. We have Vishwa sir who handles the logical reasoning part, and I am handling current affairs and economics and business environment. Now you might have already enrolled. If you have not enrolled, please do register yourself by clicking the link in the description. We have already uploaded classes on business communication, legal aptitude, logical reasoning, economics and business environment, and current affairs. These classes are available. You can start using these video classes to prepare yourself for the upcoming examination. You can also download our Android app, which is available, and the link is there in the description. You can download the app and start using the video classes. Fine. Very recently, ICSI came up with the bulletin for the month of April, and in the bulletin there is a quiz that is given on economics and business environment. So we thought of discussing this quiz with you all. So let us have these questions and let us try to answer the questions. Each question has 4 options. So let us read the question and the options and try to answer all the questions. This is on the subject economics and business environment. This is paper number 3. Now the first question here is, according to dash, other things being equal, if the price of the commodity falls, the quantity demanded of it will rise, and if the price of the commodity rises, its quantity will decline. It is very simple. When price is increasing and quantity demanded is decreasing, and when price is decreasing, if the quantity demanded is increasing, it is clearly the law of demand. Very important, quite regularly asked in the examination. When a small change in price of a product causes a major change in the demand, it is said to be, it is perfectly elastic, and the value for this is infinity. For a very small change in the price, demand responds in a big way. So that is perfectly elastic demand for us. The third question here is, which of the following is not a method of measuring national income? Product method, yes, it is also called the value added method. Then we have the income method, where we add up the interest, wage, then rent, then the salaries. All these things are added together and we get the income method. Expenditure method is consumption plus government investment plus private investment plus netex. So when we do that, we get the GDP according to the expenditure method. So there is nothing called profit method. So the answer for this question is option D, which is profit method. The formula for computing real GDP is, this is a memory based question, GDP for the current year into the base year 100 divided by the current year's index. The option is C for this. The components of capital budget are, capital budget will have capital receipts and capital expenditure. All the money that we have got by selling the capital goods that we have or the assets that we have, that becomes the capital receipts, and all the expenditure that we incur on setting up some asset becomes the capital expenditure, and that becomes a part of capital budget. Which of the following is not covered under commercial banks? Public sector banks, they do come under which of the following is not covered under commercial banks? Okay, public sector banks, we have public sector banks because all the, say for example SBI or Bank of Baroda, all these are commercial banks. Private sector banks, they also come under commercial banks. We have ICICI, then we have HDFC, they are all a part of commercial banks. Then we have the foreign banks. If you take foreign banks, you have Deutsche Bank or Standard Chartered, all these banks were there, or America, Australia, New Zealand Bank, all these banks were there, or HSBC. So they are all foreign banks that are operating in the country. But Reserve Bank is the bank that is the central bank, and it is not a commercial bank. So the answer for this is option C, that's the Reserve Bank of India. Right. Question number 7 is, dash is aimed at promoting exports of services from India, exports of services from India by providing duty script credit for eligible support. So the answer for this, again a memory based question, answer for this is option D, Service Exports Surety Scheme. Please remember this, Service Export Surety Scheme. This is a memory based question, there is nothing much to explain, you just have to remember the scheme. Right. Next one is, dash could be in the form of either establishing business operations or entering into a joint venture by mergers and acquisition, building new facility, etc. This we have discussed in our video class, and in one of the recent current affairs video also I have explained the difference between FDI, FII and FPI. You should know all these things. Here they tell that somebody is coming from another country and setting up their business operations. Either they are setting it up from the scratch, or they are merging with somebody, they are starting a joint venture, or they are acquiring an existing business. So what is that called? That becomes the foreign direct investment. So the answer here is option B, foreign direct investment. Next question is, which of the following is or are the components of business environment? See, all of you should be knowing this. Business environment has two parts in it, the micro and the macro environment, correct? So under macro environment we have various things that comes. So under that we have the political environment, economic environment, social environment. So all these are a part of the macro environment. So the answer for this is all of the above. The Competition Commission of India, CCI, was established under dash. It was established under the Competition Act 2002. Again, a memory based question which you have to remember. So CCI was established under Competition Act of 2002. So this was the quiz that was there in the recently released e-bulletin of ICSI. Very interesting quiz. So if you have any doubts on any of these questions, you can leave your questions in the comment section. We shall get back to you with the right answers. Thank you very much.